Welcome to Nigeria 2015, the inauguration. This is May 29 and the Eagle Square is live. Many dignitaries on ground, past and present, leaders of the society. We've seen, we talked about General Gowon and IBB and Abdul Salami Abubakar, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Oyegun, Chairman of the APC, and T.Y. Danjuma, but also on ground at the Eagle Square is the former President Alhaji Shehu Shagari and Mr. Ernest Shonekan, both of them former heads of state of the Federation. They are all seated in the Eagle Square. At this point, I would like to be speaking to the Inspector General of Police. In the course of the programming, we'll speak with him to find out what the plans are. Yes, we had spoken to the Commissioner of Police of the FCT yesterday, who told us about some of the arrangements they had made as regards security preparations for this day. But we'll talk with the IGP to brief us again a little bit more about what other moves have been made to ensure that nothing goes awry in that place. As you can see from the footage, that's the arrival of the former President, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, is walking into the state box right now at the Eagle Square. It's an exciting day for Nigerians across the country also. Some states across the country are not having any inauguration, but most of the states are having inauguration today. Yes, there's a change of baton across the state, but the focus for us today is in the Eagle Square. We'll bring you snippets of what's going on across the state in the course of our programming. But right now we're at the Eagle Square, where my colleagues Lyman Chamberlain and Mark Ware are also on ground, with the other colleagues of ours, Chukwuma Onwekosi, Lanre Lasisi, and Linda Akigbe, all in the Eagle Square to bring us up to speed about what's going on the different sides of the divide. We'll bring you those footage now.
Kuma shugaban kasar ya amince da wannan nasara ba tare da rigima ko fitina ba. Babu shakka wannan nasara ce ma Nigeria domin demokradiyya ta samu gindin zama a wannan kasa. Allah cikin ikonsa shine babu shakka manyan kasan nan sun lura cewa mun samu kyakkyawar nasara kuma gagaruma domin shi shugaban kasa da zai bada mulki cikin kwancaccen hankali, ba tashin hankali, ba fitina, babu barna. To a gaskiya kasar mu ta samu ci gaba kuma kwanciyar hankali ta zo mana kuma demokradiyya ta samu gindin zama. Baba Buhari yau za a rantsar da shi a nan, shugaba Goodluck Ebele Jonathan zai mika masa mulki cikin farin ciki da annashuwa. Shugabannin kasashen duniya daban-daban sun zo wannan birni na Abuja. Wannan shine kaɗan daga cikin abin da za mu faɗa muku. Sani gare ka. And lastly, in Igbo.
Ndibo kwen. Avambu Stella Nwosu nke jiwe malam na radio bu wili. Ana shuba kandu biali benwa.
Basically, prayers being said for Nigeria in the various languages of the nation. First, you heard the prayer being said in Hausa language. Just beneath my voice is a prayer being said in the Igbo language, and probably before we're done, you'll also hear that being said in the Yoruba languages. Those are the three official languages of Nigeria, but as some will say, there are many more languages, but these are the three official languages of Nigeria, all being prayers being said for the nation. But you can see also, while that's going on, former President Olusegun Obasanjo hugging a different president. That's the president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, on ground. And he's just going around saying, or paying his regards to all the heads of states of the different African countries that have come in to celebrate with Nigeria this May 29, when a baton will be handed over to another administration, a new administration, as some will say. Now, this is the beginning of a new dawn, a new beginning for Nigeria, as I say.
It is the presidential inauguration ceremony holding at the Eagle Square, Abuja, Nigeria. Once again, we want to collectively recognize Your Excellencies, visiting presidents, visiting heads of state, heads of delegation, and our former executive presidents, executive head of state here present. I've been told His Excellency Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, is here. Also, His Excellency General Absalam Alhaji Abubakar, GCFR, is here. Collectively, we want to recognize one and all.
please, muna neman Deputy Chief Imam na Abuja, Dr. Ibrahim Bakari. Idan yana nan ya zo nan da gaggawa ana jiran shi domin in an fara taro zai yi addu'a.
Africa rejoices about what has happened in Nigeria, because Nigeria is not just an ordinary country, it's a leading country. So we hope that what has happened there will be emulated by other African countries. We salute Nigeria on this.
So what does this mean for the continent? Because I realize that all your comment is based on the continent, the love for the continent, and how can this bring the unity that was once in the continent back?
Well, you need a strong central force to pull all countries together. Now, the strength that Nigeria is busy accumulating, together with that of Africa as one of the leading countries also, will assist us to bring all the African countries to move closer to each other, to prepare itself for a takeoff for our continent's regeneration.
I'd like to thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you very much.
Have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Well, you can see everyone is here. All the dignitaries from across the continent and across the world, they're all coming in, trickling in, and the Eagle Square is almost full to the brim. As you can see, the man who just walked in after the South African High Commissioner to Nigeria, the governor of Edo State, Adams Oshiomhole, is also here. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is also here. And by the way, one of the early callers in this particular place is the president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma. He came in pretty early and is pretty seated, and we're expecting the service chiefs and the Inspector General of Police before all the dignitaries will come in. And the weather is fantastic, unlike what we saw yesterday. Larry, I never knew. Now I'm actually squinting when I look towards the east here in the Eagle Square, even with my shades. I really don't understand what we are experiencing now. Yesterday, heavens opened. Yeah. It was pouring heavily. We thought we were going to have a wet moment, but it's sunny at the moment.
I would like to tell you this is actually mild. Yes, because of the rain yesterday, it appears to have cooled things down a bit. But it's still a lovely day. Everybody's sitting out here. Yes, the sun, people are trying to shade their eyes, but they're enjoying themselves thus far. I've enjoyed most of the cultural attractions thus far. The Atilogu dancers. It's really been one performance, one entertainment after the other. And like you said, the cultural display is something to behold, really something to behold. But it seems now we'll be handing over to the MC to direct proceeding right now. And for the parade, I'm told.
We listened a short while ago to the general salute that heralded arrival of the service chiefs and the Inspector General of Police, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Kenneth Minima, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Usman Jibrin, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, the Chief of Air Staff, Marshal Adeshola Amosu, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, and the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Solomon Arase. You're welcome, sir. Any moment from now, Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're expecting the arrival of the Chief of Defense Staff.
Here from the background. started, but well, unofficial. Well, we'll get the anthem and everyone seated pretty well. We're trying to catch a glimpse of all the dignitaries coming in here from across political divide, from across the country, from across the continent, and even the world. Linda.
Yes, that's true. Lots and lots of people are coming in here from different groups, different tribes, different countries. You know, it's just a wonderful feeling being here today.
Very colorful indeed. Sometimes when you go, you run your eyes through this particular place, you see the green and white all adorning every spot here. And well, I do hope that everyone will be waiting to hear the inaugural speech of the president-elect after taking his oath of office. Then we'll drop the designation of president-elect and call him what he will be known as at the moment. But a little earlier we saw some members of his family, yes, his son and his daughter come into this arena, and everyone is truly appreciative towards nature, giving us this fantastic weather.
Yes.
And that's coming on very shortly. In coordinating my thoughts, I just want to let you know that we also have brought somebody from the United States of America, Nigeria's own opera singer, Abiodun Koya, who will come on stage very shortly.
I wanted to ask him, there's a friend of mine, yeah, go by me. Oh, that's awesome. You have a number? I don't know if I see. Okay, but
Abiodun Koya, please. Abiodun Koya, please. Where's it? Where have you become now? Where's the stand?
Well, we've seen a lot more arrivals of foreign and dignitaries from Nigeria as well for this inauguration ceremony. But lately we've just seen the presidents of Mali, Guinea and Cote d'Ivoire arriving for this event, and we can see the frenzy still very much in the arena. But the parade commander now still issuing the command. That's the Chief of Defense Staff taking a salute. Vice Marshal Alex Bade.
Marshall.
Yes, pardon me.
Oh yes, a lot of people make that mistake. It's not just the air, but it's past that rank a while ago. It's the Air Chief Marshal, the 4-star general.
I don't know why that was just stuck in my head.
In the Air Force. But Chamberlain, it does look like we're going to be on time with the ceremony, because at 9:25 a.m. they were expecting the arrival of chairmen of political parties. It was saying that almost all of them are here. At 9:30 they were expecting the arrival of former president and head of state of Nigeria, arrival of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, arrival of the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, arrival of the President of the Senate, arrival of visiting heads of state and government. Well, it's not yet 9:30, and it was saying that we've seen majority of all the dignitaries expected about that time already here. But about 9:40, we're expected to have the arrival of the Vice President-elect, arrival of the Vice President, and arrival of the President-elect.
But part of the beauty of this is the parade.
Crowded arrival of the Chief of Defense Staff, Air Chief Marshal Alex Abunubade, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic. You're welcome, sir. Sonny.